We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, send the call out, send the call out, send.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside... Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Little general out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Felton. And it's Vonleh in at the 5, home in the paint.
Well, it's been said time and time again that this building is not only one of the loudest in the league, but it most approximates a college environment with the energy, and that's a huge help for the Thunder.
They get the rebound. It's another look. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. On defense, Charlotte. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Steve Clifford had a few moments to share with me. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris.
And it really is deafening talking about the volume of this OKC crowd when their team is rolling. Definitely has an impact on how they are able to win at home.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's the machine. He's covered by Felton. That is good. The machine's got 5. Well, the Thunder were able to dominate here last season. Clark, 34 home wins, which tied them for most out west.
And that was one off the league best of 35 home wins by my favorite franchise in the NBA, the Indiana Pacers. No team has ever had an easy time coming in here and escaping with a win against this Thunder squad, though.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Shorty. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
The Hornets are certainly showing signs of development and improvement, and that's not all they're doing to put fans in the seats. Those who bought season tickets last season got season tickets for this season for free. That meant tickets as cheap as $3.25 a game. Wow, that's a heck of a deal.
Good on the second free throw. And this franchise, known for its first 9 years as the Bobcats, has now claimed the Hornets name and looks to start anew.
Well, to this point, you know, the worst winning percentage among active NBA franchises and not a single playoff win. It's easy to see why they would embrace a different tradition with the Hornets name.
Charlotte on D. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Now, here's Felton. Here's Morrison. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Little General's got 5 points so far. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes it to Shorty. No good with the triple. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, Kevin, that's the easier shot, 22 feet instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him, shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings. Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From 18 feet away, the shot is off.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
There's the pass to the machine. He's covered by Felton. Clock at 6. And that one's good.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Now, here's Felton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Shorty. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Shorty's got 7 points in the game. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Felton with the ball. It's Henderson on the wing. To the wing right side. Morrison drains the three-pointer. He's got 8. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 1. Here's Shorty. He has 7. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Well, there is a reason they call it Loud City. Oklahoma City, voted by NBA GMs as having the best home court advantage in the NBA. The fans are on top of you and engaged from start to finish.
Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Felton dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Felton sets a screen for Kid Gilchrist. The feed to Henderson. Shoots it up. Again, the Hornets score.
And the Thunder, moving to OKC 6 seasons ago, they've really become part of the fabric of this community, whether it was assisting in the recovery from the big tornado to helping revitalize downtown. You see how a team can provide a rallying cry for an entire community.
Here's Morrison. He's got 8. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Little General's got 10.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And for these Oklahoma City fans, Clark, they've certainly had it good. A team that's made the playoffs in all but their first season. Superstar talent as well.
Yeah, you go back to that inaugural season, Kevin, in OKC, 23 wins. They've been a powerhouse ever since, and the fans now expect this team to not only contend, but to eventually bring home an NBA title.
Here's Morrison following the score by Oklahoma City. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Raymond Felton has been, throughout his career, very solid starting point guard. But last season was arguably the worst of his career. The shooting percentage tumbled, and I thought at times he just really looked out of sorts offensively.
And Felton even struggling at the free throw line. He's hoping to bounce back.
Yeah, but I think now, he's in his 30s, Kevin. He may be best suited to a reserve role as a guy who can do a little bit of everything off the bench for you as a backup point.
Austin, he's checked in for the Thunder. Hayward comes in for Cephalosha. Charlotte also making some changes. Emeka Okafor, he's checked in for Vonleh. Bertanis comes in for the Little General. And Curry subbed in for Gerald Henderson.
Even though Charlotte was able to climb back into relevancy in the East last year, they still had trouble dealing with those strong teams out west.
Now here's Hayward. And good on the basket. Book it.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
Here's Felton to the middle. Knocks it loose. He's covered by Felton. Kicks it to Austin. Pass to the machine. 17-foot shot on the way.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Curry passes to Felton. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Bertens. Shot from 12. Another shot. The shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Hayward passes to the machine. Covered by Okafor. Now the pass to the machine. The tray. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound. Charlotte in the lead. Outside, Felton. Pass to Bertens. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's the machine. 5 points in the game. Guarded by Kerr. Up top, Kid Gilchrist. Shoots off the step back. And there's another one for the Hornets.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
A lot of high hopes for the Thunder heading into last season's playoffs, and it didn't go quite as they had planned.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 1:13 left in the first. That's good. The Thunder would come back from the first round scare nicely as they got rid of the Clippers in the second round.
And it looked like they would be in for a good fight against the Spurs in the conference finals, but just kind of faded away as that series wore on. And I think that was more what San Antonio did than what the Thunder didn't do.
They played their best basketball with Spurs, obviously, late in the season.
They raised it each series. It seemed as though they got to another level.
Hit it at the right time, didn't they? Just 2 to shoot. And Jones pulls it down.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Well, they've got to meet the energy that they're facing right now. So important to battle on the boards.
Now here's Jones. From 10 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Charlotte leading by 3. Here is Cook, guarded by Kerr. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And this was an excellent free throw shooting team a year ago, guys. About 81% as a team.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
He hits both from the strike. Six seconds left here in the first quarter. 1 second left. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
And it's the Hornets ball. They've got Jones. Also Cephalosha out there. Daquan Cook is out there with Austin. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Conley kicks to Morrison. 6 to shoot. The dish to Kira. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Carroll's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hornets. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is developing his jump shot, but he's got everything else in his game. As Coach Steve Clifford said, first, he's an A1 competitor, and he's one of the few guys in the league that can night in and night out defend primary scorers and make it hard on them. He's team first. He just brings so much to our team. Gentlemen, back to you.
A great energy player, Doris. Thanks. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 2. Guarded by Kirk. Feeds to Cook. Here's Austin. It's good. This game is all even.
Taking so many shots down there, and they're knocking him down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Curry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Morrison. Can't get it to go. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Thabo Cephalosha missed games with the calf strain last season. The Thunder, however, actually scored and defended a little better without him and Kendrick Perkins. Hard to figure.
Here is Cook. 18 feet out. Jump shot is good.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
And Thabo Cephalosha, Steve, a 3-and-D wing player, but his three-point percentage fell to the low 30s last season after, he had shot over 40% the previous 2 years.
And he needs that shot to be effective offensively. Spot-up shooting really is kind of the extent of his role at that end of the floor. So when he's not making that shot, it really hurts their offense.
The Thunder with the lead. Up the floor. Guarded by Kirk. And Curry pulls it down. Hornets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Morrison the pass to Curry. Charlotte moving it around. They need this one. Charlotte no good that time either.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Fires from deep. Vonleh with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Now here's Curry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Here's Morrison. Charlotte no good that time either.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
This is to Cephalosha. On the wing, Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Charlotte trailing. Here's Carroll. Pass to Morrison. Lets it go with the three. That's good. Little General's got 13 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Charlotte calls timeout. It's not very often you can say this about the future as looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you got to deal with, but right now the Hornets heading in a good direction.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's the machine. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two in the second effort. Charlotte is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. It's Henderson on the wing with the shot. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
So many lead changes. It doesn't seem like either team can hold an advantage for long.
Yeah, I tell you what, this has been a game of traded runs.
Now here is Cephalosha. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Great look, but off the mark.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And they're moving it up. Here's the machine. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
So it's the Hornets now. The Thunder making the shot.
A lot of action in this one for Little General. He's got 13 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
The Hornets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
2 shots.
That one is off.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. Emeka Okafor is checked in for the Hornets. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but, Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen, but they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. Then you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing too, but they've got quality people making good decisions, and it's paying off on the court.
Offensive rebound, Kid Gilchrist. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Michael Kid Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it firsthand with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition, and I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size. He can defend up to 3 or 4 positions on the court. You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but, you know, he reminds me a bit of a young Gerald Wallace type.
And for Kid Gilchrist, the knock has always been about his outside shooting ability. You know, his shot has a big hitch in it. He shoots it on the way down, so there's a lot of fundamental issues with that stroke.
Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Picked by Okafor. Passes it to Bertens. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Big Dog's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you look at that shooting motion for MKG. Boy, that thing is broke at this point. It's going to be hard for him to fix it, but I think he can. I think it's still not beyond being modified. If that happens, the sky's the limit. He just turned 21, so he's got a chance to get that jumper right.
Henderson, no one around him, and the Hornets miss again.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Here's Shorty, 11 points in the game. The machine. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Now, here's Felton. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. Henderson, no good.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Charlotte has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Bertens, fended by Hayward, and pushing it up here. Here is...
Oh! Pour it down that time. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? Well, what better way to retire the Bobcats name than to go out and make the playoffs for only the 2nd time under that nickname. Good job by Charlotte last year, and now it's back to being the Hornets.
And although Charlotte, Clark, got knocked out in 4 against the Heat, they had some good games last year in that postseason.
Well, they did, and the injury to Al Jefferson, though, Kevin, really kind of sabotaged their ability to really compete with the Heat. So they weren't able to break the postseason winless streak, but the team is certainly headed in the right direction.
And the first one at the line is good. Raymond Felton hits them both. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They set the pick. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. And yes, sir, that one drops. 13 points for Shorty.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Charlotte trailing. And here is Felton. 7 points in the game. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Hayward. Nurginus, terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. And he gets it to go. Shorty's got 6 here in this quarter.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
They set the pick. Pick by Okafor. Felton kicks to Okafor. Drops in the layup for 2. Okafor's got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. It's the Thunder. They're up by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Scott, I heard you tell the guys you were giving up too many easy baskets. How do you adjust going forward?
Well, we have to get back on defense, and we can't. If we're going to switch, we got to switch aggressive. We're just giving up too many points around the paint.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Shorty. He's got 17 points and the 1 steal.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
Charlotte has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Felton. Little general out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then it's Henderson. And it's Vonleh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Felton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morrison. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Vonleh's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hornets. The machine passes to Coleman. Here's the machine. Here's the screen. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Here's the machine on the money from 12 feet away. The machine's got 9.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Now the pass to Morrison. He kicks it to Vonleh. Takes the turnaround J. The Thunder pull it in. Big Dog's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist missing 6 weeks last season with a broken hand, and frankly, he took a step back overall. His numbers getting worse almost across the board. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And a player taken second overall 2 years ago. A lot of pressure riding on the shoulders of MKG.
You know, sometimes guys fall into draft positions that don't necessarily match their skill level, but you can never question the work ethic of this young man, and you know he's going to maximize whatever he can be as a pro because of that.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's. And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's the machine. He's got 9. Henderson defending, and he gets it to go. 8 points for James Harden.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
And Scott Brooks, even when the Thunder were really a young team, was pretty open to getting input from his players, and they liked it.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's a collaborative style, and really a credit to Scott Brooks that he's secure enough with himself to allow his players to have that input. Engaging his players and keeping them invested. It's not easy for coaches to do when they're expected to always be in control and have the answers. And he's got some great team leaders, too, so it's a nice fit for that collaborative style.
Here's the machine following the bucket by the Hornets. Fires the 3, and that one's good. The machine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Charlotte calls timeout. You gotta like what Shorty has done in this game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Perhaps the rest of this second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And he gets the bucket.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Hornets trail by 7. Outside, Felton. Henderson with the screen for Felton. Henderson kicks to Morrison. From 12 feet out, the shot is off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
The 3 from Cephalosha. The Hornets pull it in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. For Charlotte, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And that one falls for Henderson. Curry's checked in for Raymond Felton. Both free throws good from Henderson. Oklahoma City leading by 5. There's the screen. Pass to Shorter. Again, the Thunder score.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now here's Henderson. Not a lot of room. Now Kid Gilchrist. He's got 11, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds. Well, last season, Jared Dudley was deemed to be a nice acquisition. when he was traded to the Clippers. Back close to his hometown of San Diego. He's a veteran shooter, high IQ. Was expected to flourish next to CP3, but didn't quite play out that way. He struggled all season.
Carroll for three, and he gets it to go. Carroll's got 6 points.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And stolen by Vonleh. Pass to Morrison. Charlotte moving it around. Carroll kicks to Curry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And for Dudley, the downturn in his numbers was really across the board.
Yeah, sometimes, Kevin, it's difficult when you change teams and you play with new players in a different style. So Dudley did not have a good year. I think this season he's looking to bounce back. Should be more comfortable in his environment, and he's looking for that bounce back season.
Hornets trail by 5. Vonleh setting the pick for Curry. Off with the layup.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
That's good.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Smooth. Fires the three. Shot's good. Smooth's got his first.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
And that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 6. Curry with it. And the pass to Morrison. Outside for Curry. Pass to Morrison. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And he drops that one in. Little General's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 4. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. Austin comes in for Shorty. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Thabo Cephalosha. And then for Charlotte, Emeka Okafor is checked in for Vonleh. And it's Bertanis in for Little General. Now here's Austin. Jones with the screen on Okafor. Guarded by Kirk. Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass. Hornets trail by 6. Outside Curry. Six to shoot. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Okafor sets the pick for Curry. Passes it to Smooth. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Smooth's got 5 points in the quarter. The Thunder leading by 7. Guarded by Kirk. Here's Cook. Misses off the left iron. Charlotte has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. There's the pick. Okafor sets the pick for Curry. He dishes it to Okafor, and the shot is good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. A three-pointer off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Guarded by Curry. Okafor with the steal. Poke loose. The baseline J. Oh, that's blocked. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Smooth. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Now just a three-point Thunder lead.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Guarded by Curry. The feed now to Cook. Lets it go from deep. Here's Austin. And it's Emeka Okafor with the rebound. Okafor's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Curry, here we go. Carroll passes to Smooth, and it's blocked.
This should be the last possession of the quarter if they play it right.
And if their clock management's good, it will be.
And Hayward gets it to go.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Outside Curry. He feeds it to Okafor. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Shorty out there, big dog, and it's the machine, and it's Thabo Sefolosha. And here is Felton, and it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. There's the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Thunder with the lead. Here's the machine. Kicks it to Sefolosha. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Another shot. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Here comes Felton. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Morrison. Now the dish to Henderson. And so it's Charlotte with it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Shorty. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist, and he gets it to go. And it's now 23 points for Shorty.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Morrison the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Henderson dishes to Vonleh. Feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. He kicks it to Henderson. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. On And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment. Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
Here's Shorty.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Henderson kicks to Felton. Dishes it to Henderson. Again, the Hornets score.
Boy, bad timing. Now is not the time to be giving him that shot.
And here now the Thunder. 4-point game. Here's the Machine. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Back to Felton. Inside. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Stolen. And there's the pass to the Machine. Here's Big Dog. Henderson defending. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the Machine. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kid Gilchrist has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Felton kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd first team.
Here's Henderson. They grab their own miss. The Thunder leading by 6. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. Pass to the Machine. There's the triple. And James Harden with the 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Felton the pass to Morrison. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Tight defense on him. Off target from the baseline.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here's the Machine. Pass to Cephalosha. To the inside. Here's Shorty. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point Thunder lead.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And the Hornets call time here.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford was going over with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Pass to Morrison. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work there, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Felton attacking. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's good from Raymond Felton.
We've seen Felton playing a good game here. He has 8 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Yeah, 5 pretty big points, Clark.
Raymond Felton hits them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
Here's the machine. He's covered by Felton. That's good.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 11. And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
Here's Shorty, the fadeaway again, Oklahoma City.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Hornets trail by 11. Henderson dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Can't connect from short range.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark, that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
And it's James Harden with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently. Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside, Felton. He dishes it to Henderson. The feed to Kid Gilchrist. 6 on the shot clock. Right at the free throw line. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Shorty's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The machine passes to Coleman. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's the machine. He feeds it to Cephalosha. Releases. That one off the back iron and out. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Morrison, the pass to Vonleh. Here's Morrison, covered by Cephalosha. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Morrison.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's the machine. The pass to Short. Kicks to Cephalosha. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Thunder.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Shorty. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide. What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Pass to the machine. To the left side wing. Now Cephalosha. Takes the 13-footer. The Hornets pull it in.
And this game is finally getting away from them.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Tries it from 19, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Here's the machine. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on this win. It was a team effort, aided by this electric home crowd atmosphere. What made the difference?
We just trying to play solid defense. Talk to each other, help each other out. That was amazing tonight. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I'm happy for our guys. And, we got a good victory at home.
Communication's so key. James, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Shorty.